Hi, my name is Ashley King,
And I'm Douglas Robinson.
and we've been together for almost 7 years now. Um, we are full-time RV travelers.
We sold our house in March of 2020 and moved into our 1989 motorhome after we spent the previous year remodeling it. When we sold it, we left the same day within hours of the house selling and just pulled into a truck stop down the street with no plan of where we were going or what we were going to do. We just decided to head to Florida since it was still kind of cold and my dad was down there. This was 2 weeks before COVID ever touched the news. We enjoyed about a month down in Florida before COVID hit. And when it hit, the state slowly started shutting down RV parks. Being that we just sold our home and had nowhere to go and no income, we saw the best option was to go out to the BLM out west and boondock off a generator and water tanks. We did this for about 6 months, working our way up the east side of Colorado, up to Denver, where we got stuck for a little while. Got a job at Amazon for a little bit. Once we saved up enough money, the COVID pandemic was kind of ending and we headed back to Florida. From there, we stayed there for a couple years and just worked regular jobs, moved around the state a couple times. We stayed in Ocala for the last part of it for about 1.5 years before we sold our motorhome for the 2022 travel trailer we're in now. We didn't want it to just rot away in an RV lot, so we found a way to make income on the road. It's called work camping. We work seasonal jobs in RV parks and we travel across the country and do that.
How we kind of started this adventure was we started looking into the different work camping options, trying to find jobs, when we ended up stumbling across one in New Hampshire. So we ended up leaving the park we were staying at in Florida and went straight to New Hampshire, where we stayed for roughly 3 months. I both worked in the office and out in maintenance. Dougie worked in maintenance. We did this, like I said, for a couple months, and then we decided to head towards Wisconsin. On our way over to Wisconsin, we did stop back in Bentleyville to visit some of my family members.
This was about 3 years after leaving, for the first time we ever stopped back.
Yeah, it was definitely weird seeing the hometown change as much as it did. After leaving there, we went over to Wisconsin, where we worked at a park for about
2 or 3 months.
2 to 3 months. It was definitely interesting seeing a whole new kind of area. After leaving Wisconsin, we went over to Minneapolis, where we parked at a Cracker Barrel and we stayed for a little while.
Well, at that Cracker Barrel, we were just looking to fill up some time, waiting to go to the sugar beet harvest in North Dakota. While we were there, we did some Instacart, made some pretty good money. You park outside any major city and use Instacart, and you're probably going to do pretty well. After we left there, we went to do the sugar beet harvest, and then when we left the sugar beet harvest, we went to Florida. We worked that job down in the Everglades in Flamingo for 2 or 3 months, and now we're just awaiting our next position in Oregon. It starts in May, and we're currently in New Mexico at Klein's Corners, working a work camping job here. The whole point of this YouTube channel is just to show you guys what we do from day to day, traveling around some of the new places we get to see. We do have a goal to make it to all 50 states, at least 48 of them, hopefully 49 if you include Alaska. I don't know about flying over to Hawaii.
We also travel along with our 2 dogs. We have 2 pit bulls. We have a Dobby and Zeusifer. We've had Zeus since he was about 7 months old. We got him off of Craigslist for what, $80?
$80, yeah.
We call him our sausage. He's a little chunky. Dobby we rescued within the last year. He was rescued in Florida. We found him playing in traffic, brought him home, and him and Zeus just instantly clicked.
Here, I'll show him. I think I can show him the dogs.
You can switch it.
Here are our dogs. Just
Dobby.
And yes, that is their own little bed. We got a new bed recently, so we ended up cutting up our old mattress and, of course, giving it to our spoiled boys. It kind of came with their sheet, blanket, and pillows.
So most of our hobbies are, which you guys are going to end up seeing, are going to be hiking, just looking at all the tourist attractions around, going to state parks. We like to pick up trash in these state parks while we're gone. We take bags with us all the time. If you can pack it in, you can pack it out. But really, you're just going to see what it's like to live in the day-to-day life of a full-time RVer.
We hope you guys enjoy our channel, and we hope we can help you guys maybe learn how to do this, or you can help learn with us as we go.
We'll have repair videos when maintenance needs done. Currently having to change the leaf springs on this RV that we're currently in, and I'll make a video doing at least one of those. Keeping up a regular maintenance on both the tow vehicle and the camper, and I'm sure you'll see plenty of our dogs. Well, I think that's it.
Yep. If you want to continue and learn more with us, please subscribe.
Is this a bird? Dobby.
Zeus made it look like his name was Dobby because he started wagging his tail when I said Zeus, or when I said Dobby.